You're watching Sports for Dummies on Shot TV.
And then let him go, guys.
Welcome to another edition of Sports for Dummies with Curtis J. Phillips. I'm Curtis J. Phillips, and we're here at the Syncrude Aquatic Center at the Suncor Leisure Community Center at McDonald Island. A long title. We're here basically at the pool. And you want to go I have a title? A towel, not a title, a towel. I'm here with Carla Young, the head coach, founder, owner of Young Aquatic Club. No, it just hit me right now. It has your name in the title, Young.
Yeah.
And Young, because swimming, you started at a young age, so it's kind of double.
Oh, there you go.
Quandary, oxymoron, synopsis thing.
Never even thought of it like that.
Well, now, how did you start this club? 2012 is when you started.
2012, yeah. It came from an idea from my husband, and he said, you know, you love coaching. Why don't you see if you can start up your own club and see what you can do? So we started it up with about 30 kids, and 5 years later, we're at 180 kids. 180 kids? And adults. We've had adults as well. It's not just young, it's adults as well.
You can have adults today.
We do have adults, and we also run a program for special needs kids as well, which are called para-swimming.
Oh, excellent. You can have an older adult, I understand, today in the pool.
Yes.
Who's going to be trying some of the strokes.
Yes.
And what am I going to learn today, some of the strokes?
You're going to learn all the 4 competitive strokes. So you're going to learn freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly, the tough one. And also we're going to throw in a little dive at the end, but
that'll be a surprise.
That'll be a surprise.
Special guest for the dive.
Special guest, yeah.
In fact, this young man trained with Greg Louganis, I understand.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and now, why so, like, I woke up at 6 a.m. today to get here. Why is it always early for swimmers?
Well, actually, we run ours later. So I took it from the philosophy of I don't want to be up at the pool at 5:30 either. I really don't. And you don't get as much out of those kids at 5:30 in the morning, and especially when they're teenagers. So I decided to start up a swim academy so that they could do it during school. So they're doing it during their first block of school. And so it kind of runs in the first block of school, they head back to school and they're done. So we start at 7 a.m. in the morning. They swim till 9, and they're done their training for the day. So they are free to go and train other sports, do other sports after school, do their homework, hang out with their family and friends.
Okay, we're going to head to the pool right now. You've never seen me swim.
Yeah.
So what's going to be the most difficult thing for me, learning how to swim?
I don't think it'll be difficult. I think it'll be, there'll be a few, I think that the kids will coach you very well, and I think you'll have fun with it.
Okay, let's get wet. Well, we're here with Carla Young, and we were talking earlier. And you know, Carla, they say TV puts on 60 pounds of weight. I know, because you're about 110, I'm usually 125, so it puts on 60 pounds of weight. But one of the first strokes we'll learn is what? The
freestyle. We're going to learn to freestyle.
That's the most popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the most basic one to learn.
And what's the hardest thing about doing a freestyle?
Learning that you actually are just not moving your arms through the water, you're actually pulling water. So using your lat muscles, which are the back muscles, which swimmers are known for, their backs like this, versus the big back muscles, versus using your little shoulder muscles, which, you know, can eventually cause injury and overuse. So the important thing is using the lats.
And today we're going to be demonstrating?
Yeah, Ben Deacon.
Ben Deacon, we're holding my glasses.
Give it a try.
Well, the pool's kind of cold. I'm not used to cold pools. So this is Ben right here. Ben, oh geez, that's freezing. This is Ben who's teaching you to free. Nice to meet you, Ben. And I'm here with Ben, who introduced me to the pool in grand fashion. Thank you, Ben. What's your last name, Ben?
Deacon.
Ben Deacon, and where do you go to school?
Father Merck.
Father Merck, the Patrick McMurray Community High School. And how long have you been swimming?
3 years now.
3 years, so he started when you were how old? 11, so he's 14, only 14 years old. How tall are you?
6'2".
Why aren't you playing basketball? 6'2", and he's swimming. He's swimming. He's 6'2". He's only 14, and he's swimming. Well, I'll talk to Carlo later and change that over. Now, I can see my reflection, which is kind of cool in there. I can see I fix my beard right there. Now, can you tell me a bit about what's the hardest thing to do with the freestyle front crawl?
Making sure you have your catch at the start.
Okay, making sure you have your catch at the start.
And pulling all the way down to your hips.
And pulling all the way down to your hips. Okay, can you demonstrate this going out about 10 yards? The importance of the not free throw, you're thinking basketball now. Freestyle front crawl, there you go. This is Ben. Great push off. And Carter, maybe you can tell us what he's doing right now. Speak a bit loudly.
He's just, he was just making sure that he caught the water, felt the water, and was actually moving through the water. So it's like anchoring your hand and actually moving your body with that anchor.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow through like that. Okay, Ben, you'll swim beside me, okay, not too fast. And I don't want you going underwater like a dolphin and swimming 20 yards. We're just gonna go 10 yards, just, so I can follow you, and a bit slower because I'm a bit younger, okay? Okay, here we go.
Just, if you watch them, actually CJ's got pretty great technique and pretty good body position there. There we go. That was pretty good, CJ.
And I'm here with Lauren from the Young Aquatic Club. Lauren, how old are you?
I'm 14.
It took a while for you to figure out how old you were. So do you have a birthday coming up?
A few months, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that happens to me too. I forget my age.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say I'm 45 or 68 or it goes in between. Now, you're going to be demonstrating the breaststroke.
Yes.
What's the hardest part about the breaststroke when you're starting out?
Probably getting like the timing of it. So when with the pull and the kick together.
Okay,
at,
the
right
pole,
time.
how does the pole go? Just maybe show me right here how the pole goes.
So you're gonna pull out, in, and then you're gonna shoot.
So hands are out like this when I'm going through the poles?
Yeah, so you like this, so you're gonna go this way.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of cup your hands like a book, and then shoot them forward.
And your feet, are they kind of doing a hitch kick, a frog kick?
Yeah, a frog kick basically.
What kind of frog? Is it the American frog, the French frog, frog with no legs? What kind of frog kick is it?
Definitely a frog with legs.
A frog with legs, yeah.
Any frog with legs?
Any frog with legs.
Yes.
A tadpole?
No.
Not a tadpole
No,
kick?
no.
Okay, it's Lauren, right?
Yes.
Okay, Lauren, can you demonstrate?
Go ahead, Lauren. So there needs to be a glide so that she can use her leg power in order to shoot forward, because it's all about the legs. 80% of the speed and the power comes from the legs in this stroke.
Wow. That was impressive. High five.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. That was impressive. Okay, let's try that together. Okay. I was impressed with that. Okay, not too fast because you're going to go really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I go slow, okay? So let's try the breaststroke. Are we all set? Here we go. You know what the great thing about this? You got a boom. Take a look up there. Boom, boom. That's what they're called because sometimes they hit your head. They go boom, boom. Now we got Nikita, right?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie?
Nikita.
Nikita. Now, believe it or not, most people know me for basketball. I dabble a bit in volleyball, soccer, and track too at the provincial and different levels. But swimming was my first love. At 10 years of age, I held a provincial record for backstroke when I was 10 years old. So that's 50-something years ago. And I remember getting up, you had to get up 5 a.m. in the morning. Today was the earliest I ever got up in the last 10 years to come see Carter's club here, the Young Aquatic Club. and we're gonna learn the backstroke. Now,
So you were a backstroker?
Well, that's 50 years ago.
Do you remember a little bit?
You go on your back.
You go on your back?
Yeah, that's what I remember. Okay,
So an important thing is keep your head back, because once your head comes forward, your body's gonna sink.
Okay.
And you don't want that to happen. So you're gonna put your head back and you're gonna stretch your belly up to the roof, and you're just gonna kick. But you gotta kick up to the roof as well. So everything needs to go up to the roof.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Are you gonna be a coach?
I am a coach.
She was talking like a coach. I'm talking to a coach. No wonder. Come on in here. Okay, can you guys demonstrate
Yeah, so Nikita's gonna demonstrate for us.
the backstroke?
Yeah, so she's gonna kick her toes up to the roof, her belly's gonna be up, and her arms, you just wanna make big circles with them.
Okay, we're here at the Young Aquatic Club. We're gonna look and demonstrate the backstroke. Okay, you count us down. Okay.
I just got run over.
We're here now with Salima, who just got a national
13-year-old time.
13-year-old time for the
200-meter butterfly.
200-meter butterfly. Now the butterfly, as we were talking to Cara, is one of the hardest strokes.
The goal is with fly is you want to keep your body as close as you can to the surface. The challenge is your head comes out, your arms come out, your hips come out, your feet come out, all at kind of a simultaneous action. So you kind of have to really time this stroke. The timing has to be down pat, and your mind has to be really focused for this event, because it's all about timing and it's all about control. So this is the major stroke for control.
Okay, so your coach said your mind has to be focused.
Yeah.
They said the average span for a kid nowadays is 8 seconds. Then they're thinking something else. So how do you focus that whole time for the 200M?
Well, if I have my arms, I find they're pretty good. So I mostly focus on my hips when I breathe, and my kick, because the kick helps to bring your body out of the water.
Okay.
So I'll mostly focus on that, and then I also have to focus on my stroke rate. So how many times I use my arms.
Okay, do you want to demonstrate that for us?
Sure.
Okay, so you'll see her her hands, and her hands will enter the water, and her head will go down before her hands actually enter the water. Hips are nice, fluid, and flowing through the water. Looks very natural. Let's go.
Okay, we're going to try my interpretation of the butterfly.
Pretty impressive there, CJ. Not bad at all. No, that was pretty darn good. You got your arms out on that.
I'm tired, can you see? If you want to get swimming when you're past 60, the Young Aquatic Club has now become the Old Aquatic Club with Cara Young.
All right, so I guess Curtis is tired, so producer Matt's gonna do a little training right now. We're with
Spencer Dow.
Spencer Dow, and we're gonna do some diving. So tell me a little bit about diving.
It's how everybody starts the race. It's, you know, Olympians, everybody from beginning to end starts their race. Just simple, you're gonna go up there and you're gonna just push off.
You're just gonna jump right off.
Yeah.
All right. So is there specific footwork you need to have to get like the right amount of speed or proper
Most
form?
people start just like in track. They start in a track start. Your feet, you know, blocks width apart.
Right.
Hands on the block, and you just push out. Hands first.
All right. That just sounds like a good time. Actually, you know what? Why don't you just demonstrate it first, and then I'll give it a shot with the old iPhone out. because we need more camera angles, I'm gonna dive without grabbing onto the blocks here. Greg, if I break your phone, I'm so sorry. I think I belly flopped. All right, that's diving. There you go. Curtis will do this next time, I swear. Oh, oh yeah. That feels great.
You actually landed with that camera in your
I know.
hand.
I thought it was gonna go in my face. I know. It hurts so much.
I don't know where my contact is.
Why is it so warm?
Curtis peed, I think.